Hey guys, welcome back to Harsh-Worded Tenderhearted. Today we are going to be talking about our goals for next year since it's November and we want to do it early. Cause
Yeah, both of us have left our vision boards for this year. They're not
it
done
never
yet.
happened.
Yeah, it never happened.
happened. Yeah, and now it's almost 2025. This year definitely was so fast.
It was very quick.
I'm like, remember when I said 2024 is gonna be my year?
Has it been?
No, me every year. But 2025 feels like a good number.
It's a good number to be your year. It's like a quarter of a century. That's crazy.
I know. It's funny because I actually had a really hard time thinking of goals.
Yeah, me too.
General, generic goals. I'm like, what else can I strive for?
Yeah, I was trying to think of internal goals,
Okay, true.
but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, mine are more things that I do rather than things that I am.
Fair. Love that. My first goal is to move out. It's being pushed to the 2025.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been a cloud. I was on a cloud. I literally said this to my doctor. I've been on a cloud, and then she put me on new meds, and now I am the cloud.
Weird.
So now I floated through this year. I'm just like,
Do you feel like you have a better grasp of it now, or do you still feel like you're floating?
I'm the cloud now.
You are the cloud.
Yeah.
You're still the cloud.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. But you know what? I do feel very content.
That's good.
But
people love cloud watching.
Right. I feel like as much as I want it, it's not necessarily something that I absolutely need right now.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like for the rest of this year, I would rather come back to reality before I move out. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where my brain is at. My brain is mush. This is the first kind of straight year I've worked in that building with no windows. I'm usually in and out.
Oh, yeah.
That could be it too. The job too of being a grower, yes, it's just you're watering plants, you're growing plants, but it's there's 80 million things that are all different and nothing can be messed up in my head. And then there's no windows.
Yeah, the windows thing probably makes it worse because it's in the winter especially, or when it's getting darker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you leave it's dark, and then when you leave work it's dark.
I hate it so much, but it is a very rewarding job. So I think that the moving out, I don't live in a hellhole. You know what I'm saying?
It's not urgent.
Yeah, it's not urgent, but it is something that I'd like to do, especially with the content creation that I do.
Oh, true. Yeah.
My brother still comes here. My little brother comes here every other week, and it's a lot harder to be making content.
Yeah, regularly.
Yeah. When there's a 17-year-old boy in the house,
Yeah, in the room next to yours.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. I've also been a little bit more open to having a roommate.
Really?
Yes. Yeah. That's not really something that I love the idea of, but times are tough.
Yeah.
Shit is expensive, housing is expensive, and it's kind of okay, Natasha, would you rather be paying full rent just to not have a roommate? You know, can you not work around it? But especially with the content creation, I'm kind of could it be somebody that I don't know?
That's true.
Would that be disastrous? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I also wouldn't love it to be somebody that I know.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of okay, how about we wait it out, see what I feel next year? And
that's a good goal for next year. It gives you enough time to think about it.
Yeah.
My first goal is academic excellence. I need to become an academic weapon again because I think the year off really kind of messed with my attention span. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Even people I was talking to where they took multiple years off, mm-hmm. or also took a gap year. I actually met somebody who came from the same university as me, and they took 2 gap years. Interesting. And they were sitting next to me, and he was like, it's kind of hard getting back into this, isn't it? And I was like, yeah, it kind of is. Because it's crazy because it's I've already learned what we're learning in my undergrad, but having to relearn it because I didn't retain it the first time, it kind of is annoying. Because it's I know I learned it, but I'm trying to become an academic weapon. Because it's I'm also school second time around, I'm not coming to look around, you know?
Yeah.
It's I don't want to make the same mistakes that I did in my undergrad here.
Yeah.
So, which so far I think I'm doing okay.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. My next goal is to stop vaping and smoking.
That's also a good goal.
Stop the nicotine altogether. I kind of want it to happen by 2025. Like be like an early 2025 thing.
Yeah.
I have tried a lot. I've tried like the spray, the candy spray. I find lollipops work the best for me because I like the hand to mouth and it's like a fruity flavor, but I find I will go through an entire bag of lollipops in a day.
You're gonna like get teeth rot.
I know. So I have to like find something. I've also Meg DeAngelis or whatever the hell her name is. She I still think of her as my baby Tumblr. But she tried the nicotine patches and she said that's how she quit vaping.
Is it?
And I was like, okay, fair. But like,
did you look into Zyn?
No, I forgot about it until you just said it right now. But like, dead ass, I have a very addictive personality and I've tried recently like just cold turkeying it. I can't do it. I started smoking cigarettes again. Like it's just so, I like don't feel okay. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not even like when I don't have a vape, it's a habit of like I need the hand to mouth. Like I need to go have a cigarette or I'm gonna freak out. You know?
Yeah.
Like I need to go calm down. So I just need to kick it completely, I think.
Like go cold turkey?
Just like I can't do the whole thing where like, oh, I just smoke cigarettes while you're quitting. Like,
okay, yeah.
I just need to like find
do
something.
Both and
yeah.
The guy in Fast and Furious was a chain smoker, and then when he quit, he switched over to snacking all the time. So now he's always eating chips.
That would be me. That is me. Like, oh my God. Because it helps. It really does. Sometimes if I'm craving it really bad, like I'll just have a snack. But then I'm like eating an entire bag of chips in one sitting. Oh my God.
My second one is to go on a trip.
Me too. That's my third one.
That's your third one? My second one, it doesn't matter if it's staycation, doesn't matter.
A staycation is crazy.
Yeah. Well, for me, I'm thinking solo.
Yeah.
If it's a solo, I don't care if it's a staycation, but I do want to go on a trip, like to a beach somewhere, somewhere tropical.
Okay, so I'm leaning more towards the tropical vacations. I don't really love tropical vacations, but I've been craving one lately.
Yeah, it's nice weather.
I need to chill.
I think you thrive as an island girl.
Yeah, I just need to fucking chill for a week.
Go to Dominican Republic.
I know. I want to go to Jamaica so bad.
Oh, I also want to go to Jamaica.
Yeah, I staycation usually at least once a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm consistently renting like Airbnbs for my birthday.
That's
or, like,
true. Yeah, you
or
are
like whatever.
That,
yeah. So I've just been craving
a getaway. One where you have to go on a plane.
Yes, yes. There will be planes on my vision board. I want to be catching flights all year. Next year, like mark my words, I will not be here.
I think that was one of our goals for last year, for like this year.
I wanted to go on a trip and then we were kind of like, oh, we're going to Vancouver.
Yeah, but then I have exams during that.
Yeah, Kai went back to school.
I went back to school. Sorry.
But I want to go on like a tropical vacation. I want to be on flights and
yeah. I love a good flight. I think it's just because I've never really been on flights, like on the planes. I've only been on like them twice. Yeah. 2-3 times. 4 times.
True. And with like the content creation that I do, I often like I need to start like
you can mix it up. Your settings, scenery.
No, exactly. Like I know like Tara. It's Tara's World. She will like go to the Beverly Hills Hotel often. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Like,
oh, I didn't know she was on OnlyFans.
Really?
Yeah. She's like her main thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that. Yeah. I literally thought she did TikTok, and oh my God, I don't know how her ant farm is.
I'm tired.
I used to keep up with her series on her ant farm. I loved her ant farm series, but I think they're all dead. I don't know.
Yeah. You know what? She is a good pet mom. Like I watch her vlogs sometimes, and she like cuts up her birds' food every morning. They get fed first. The cats, like
not according to the ant community.
That's what I'm saying, right? Yeah. But it's like then you watch her vlog. She actually like those animals are spoiled. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Those animals are like. But what was I talking about? Oh yeah. I can like there's a hotel that's local that has like a little jacuzzi tub. I was telling Kai like it's not that expensive to rent a night. The Airbnbs. I went to an Airbnb for my birthday last year, and it stays my favorite Airbnb that I've ever been to.
The farm one?
Yes. It was the most relaxing, like beautiful. It's like very.
It was kind of giving Bella Hadid, like Bella and Gigi Hadid in the farm in Pennsylvania.
Yes, and like the house and the way that the house is decorated, the bathroom, the bedrooms, like it's very kind of what I want. And like, you know what I'm saying? And then there's the horses, and then there's a hot tub, and oh my God, the backyard is huge. Like it stays my favorite Airbnb. So like me and a couple of my friends have been talking about not sure if I want to go with a couple of my friends, but it would be beautiful to create content there.
Can you send me the link so I can stalk it later?
Yes.
And look at the pictures.
Yes. And I want to go back there because it was beautiful. I kind of want to go in the winter time because it is a cute little cottage and they have the hot tub.
It probably would be cute in the winter.
Right? But that bathroom would be perfect. So I want to start just like doing little like weekend trips and use the excuse to.
Yeah. That's true.
It's paying for itself.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, that technically was my third, so.
Oh, okay. My third one is to become more organized. I feel like I'm better with it now that I like kind of moved out. Mm-hmm. Like oh my gosh, when I come home here, I step in my house and I get instantly like overwhelmed. I get like overstimulated because it's so cluttered and like even my room, it's just like I have so much stuff that I don't need. And then like I go back to like my student house and everything's like so clean, everything's like so nice, and it's like I feel like more at peace and I'm like, oh my god, like yeah. So I feel like I need to transfer that over to like my hometown house.
Love that.
Yeah, so that's a goal for next year.
Love that. My next one is a new car.
Oh, true.
I want a new car.
Yeah, her car's scary to drive. I drove it once. Okay. Oh my god, I don't know how she does it well too. Like it's so scary to drive. Like
you
the
have
pedal.
to become one with the car.
Yeah. Like it doesn't have like the power steering is like
a little bit silly.
Yeah, it's funky. Like you have to, you know how like most cars, if you just let go of the wheel when you're turning, it goes back to original position. Her car doesn't do that. Yeah. So you have to like move your like the actual gas pedal. Like it's. The transmission's like jerky.
It's a chore, yeah.
She's delicate.
It's a chore.
She's delicate.
Yeah, I want a new car. Not a specific one or anything.
Just somewhere to get you point A to point B without any problems.
Yeah. Preferably with either pink or a pink interior.
Oh, cute.
People love to follow me around regardless and like be weird. So I don't love the idea of a noticeable pink car anymore. Mm-hmm. But
interior is nice.
Yeah.
Or like accents and stuff. They probably have like car covers on Amazon. Like pink ones. Seat covers. Have you looked into that already?
Yeah. I'm tired.
Yeah. Oh my god, that'd be cute. Do you want like an SUV or do you want like a small car?
I miss having a big car.
So are you looking more towards a big car then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to drive a Jeep, and it was my favorite.
I saw a hot pink Jeep when I was driving home the other day.
Oh my god, I love.
Yeah, I was gonna take you a picture. Take a picture for you.
I love a Barbie girl.
Yeah,
but I learned to drive in like a 2010. Like no, it was definitely older than 2010 because I entered high school.
It was like an 08.
Yeah, Dodge Durango, like the huge.
Before they got like small and what they are now. Yeah,
like I needed to
like literally a truck.
Yeah. That's what I learned to drive in. So, like, I'm comfortable in a big car. And I'm a very short person. And I like to be,
it's nice. Yeah. When I was driving an SUV, I loved having the big car. Like, being above things and seeing things.
Like, I can parallel park a big car perfectly on the first try. But with a small car, I'm like, I can't see a thing. Like,
I was going to say you reverse parked today really well.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. But I like a big car.
Kind of want cars are really nice. Fourth one. Network more. You want to know how many respiratory therapists there are in Ontario? Actually, Ontario is most of the respiratory therapists in Canada are from Ontario, and then it's Alberta, and then it's British Columbia. Mm-hmm. Guess how many there are in Ontario?
Is it high? 35,000.
Oh, less.
Oh.
You said 35,000?
Yeah.
Oh, less.
3,500.
So it's a very small profession.
Right.
When you compare it to like nurses who are like close to 100,000 in Canada, like nationally. So I'm like, actually, a lot of my professors are like high standing like board members for like the national awards and stuff like that.
Love that.
So I'm like, I gotta start kissing up. I gotta start like.
Yeah, there's your in.
Yeah. So network more, I think.
Love that.
Also, we're hosting a conference, which I'm helping plan.
Love that.
Yeah.
I love a good planning session.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of stressful, though, because I'm like, oh, my God. Like, I have to be, like, professional. The amount of emails oh, my gosh. Like, I have never sent... Well, that's not true. Not never. But, like, the amount of professional sounding emails I have to send. And it's crazy, too, because it's, like, even as first-year rep, because I mentioned that, like, a couple episodes ago or whatever, my friends in my program, well, like, I'll send out an email the night before, and then, like, I'll come to class, and they'll be like, look at you with your, like, professional emails and, like, all of that. And I'm like, oh, my God. Yeah. I know.
I'm dead.
But yeah, even like a lot of people on like the student federation that I'm on, like they have jobs through like networking with our profs and stuff.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to know.
My last goal is to, I don't know how to say it, like be softer.
Aww.
Not be soft. Like not not like be softer in the sense that I'm going to turn into a doormat again, but like I find that I've talked about the energy placement before, but
oh my god, speaking of the energy placement, I totally forgot to text you this when it happened.
Okay.
We had a student success day.
Okay.
Where basically it was like a whole bunch of people, like graduates from the program and like second years from the program, like coming and giving the first years like advice on how to be successful.
Yeah.
And then one of the main big ones, one of the second years, was talking about like, he did give the disclaimer that he is like neurodivergent.
Okay.
But he was like talking about energy placement, and he literally phrased it the way that you phrased it. And I was like,
crazy.
And I was sitting there and I was like, oh my god, I have to tell Nashi this, but then I forgot.
That's crazy.
But yeah, because they were talking about like time management and like stuff and like prioritizing stuff like that. And he was like so big on prioritizing and like energy placement. I was like, oh
that's
my
the
gosh,
shit I'm all about.
I know. And I was sitting there and I was like, Nashi would love this.
I am neurodivergent. So like makes sense. It's really funny too because one of my friends is trying to like better herself. So she excuse my face.
Like, how dare she? Like
no, but she was like sending me pictures of this like shadow workbook that she has, and I started dying because I was like, oh my god, is that the word for it? Because it was like
shadow,
it was very like people might watch our podcast if they have that book and think that I completed that book.
Really?
So like yeah,
no, because it was a joint presentation of 2 second years, and then the girl was like very much like type A, like plans out her day to the minute. But then the guy was like, I know what like requires more energy of me, so he's like he's talking about spoons. He was like, I know how many spoons I have at the beginning of the day, and I know how many spoons like a task will take up. Like I know if I have like 2 classes back to back, that's gonna take up more spoons than like doing them. And I was like, and he started talking about like energy placement and prioritizing, and I was like, oh my gosh, Ashley. I'm gonna scream. But it's really good.
That is so good. No, it's true though. It's true. Oh my god. I always say that. And I always like, even with friends and stuff like that, like I'm like, does this like what redeeming I always, like I say, like where you place your energy is important because you are your surroundings. You become them without even realizing. So like you either where you are will help you grow, keep you stagnant, or make you regress. And like I'll look at it in a sense of like, what redeeming quality do you have that helps me grow? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you and then at that point, do you deserve my energy?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Or like, how much of my energy do you deserve at that point? Because there are people in my life that do inspire me to grow, and those are kind of the people that I like to lean into. You know what I'm saying? And there are people that don't inspire me to grow, and it pisses me off because it makes me like, that is exactly why I cut Car Guy off. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I said to him. I was like, I feel like I'm regressing. Like, it makes me feel like I'm going insane, you know? So I just, and it helps because like, when I do know that people deserve my energy, I am very soft with them, and I'm very like, you know, like whatever. And I like that side of me. I like to be that side of me. I think that's a side of me too that kind of like craves love and craves the family and craves whatever. Aww. So like, if I am not the most connected with that side, it's like, how am I gonna get my white picket fence anyway?
Yeah, that's
I can have all the money in the world, but you know, be ready for when somebody loves you. No, I'm screaming.
My last one is to set monthly challenges.
Love that.
Yeah. Don't know what those challenges are gonna be.
I was like what?
No, yeah, I don't know. Ooh, I do want to read more though.
Me too. Oh my god, I forgot to add that.
Yeah, my monthly, last year I said I wanted to read more, and I was trying to do 1 book a month. I can tell you how many books I've read this year, and it comes down to like 2.
I want to read 25 books in 2025.
Oh yeah. That's a lot of brain power.
It is.
Yeah. But just stuff like that, like finish a book, or like, I don't know, maybe one of my monthly challenges will like do a solo trip, like a weekend trip, stuff like that. A little challenge for the month.
True.
Yeah. I don't know, I'll brainstorm it. I had trouble thinking about goals for next year, so.
True. Might as well have a new challenge every month.
Yeah. I feel like it's easier to take it like one step at a time than to like be like, this is what I want to do every month, like at the beginning of January. So I guess like at the beginning of January for the year. But if I do it for like the month, it's like the start of every month, I can think for that.
Set small goals. Yeah. That's why I'm so big on like celebrating small goals, because then it like makes you want to achieve the next small goal, and then eventually before you even know it, you have the big goal. Yeah. I'm dead. So moving on to our segment today, we are doing a little questions thing. Gonna ask each other some questions.
Yeah, we still don't have a fun title for that.
I know.
I always think about that whenever we do it. I'm like, we should have a catchy fun title, but can't think of any.
We'll get there. My first one is, you come across an old lady and a baby drowning in a pool. You can only save one. Who do you save?
Oh my god, I didn't know this was an ethics like thing. An old lady and a baby?
Yep.
Probably the baby.
Yeah, I'd save the baby too.
Yeah, because I'm like,
the baby too.
You got that old and you don't know how to swim. Also, nothing about that question says that the adult can't swim.
That's true.
But she's drowning.
Yeah, they are both drowning.
You know what? I'd pick the baby, make sure the baby's okay, and then I go get the adult.
Fair.
I was recently first aid and CPR certified.
True. So you think you could do both?
I think I could do both.
Yeah.
Not to let my hubris get in the way. I feel like the adult has a better chance of surviving like longer.
That's true.
Whereas the baby, it's like, oh my god, you need to get the baby now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Baby's also easier to save.
That's true. It's quicker, I feel like, to save a baby than it is to do an adult. So if I do the baby first.
That's true.
Yeah.
True.
We talked about bucket lists, but maybe this has changed. What is the top? We never ranked them, I don't think. But what's the top item on your bucket list?
I don't know.
Do you remember what's on your bucket list?
No.
Oh.
I don't.
I think right now mine is skydiving.
Skydiving.
I really want to go skydiving. Not the indoor kind, but the outdoor kind.
I would
out
do
of a
the
plane.
indoor kind. The
Jojo
indoor kind
Siwa.
looks fun. Yeah.
Yeah. You know who just went indoor skydiving for their birthday? I don't remember his name. Oliver's brother and Carly's boyfriend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they got it for his birthday, but it's just him. So
I'm
it wasn't.
dead.
But they all went. The whole group went.
I'm dead. That is so weird.
Yeah, right. The whole group went, but it was just him who did it. So they all drove. It's pretty far out.
Yeah, that's weird.
Well, I'm thinking like they probably spent all the money to get him for it.
Yeah.
But at that point, it's just like maybe not do that.
I know.
Go for dinner.
That's hilarious.
I have no idea how much it is for like a thing.
Probably a lot.
Yeah, right. I thought you were gonna say be a mom, but I was like, I don't even know if that's on your bucket list.
I know.
That's more of like a life goal than it is like a bucket list like thing to check. It's not like really a thing to check off.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I have like stupid shit.
Like what?
But I'm like, I don't know, like fly a helicopter.
That'd be fun.
Right. Or like, I don't know. Like walk a red carpet. Like stupid shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't have any actual like things that I would go out and do today. I don't think.
That's fair.
Let's go with fly a helicopter.
Okay. Do you think you would be able to land a plane in an emergency if you had like the tower telling you what to do?
Absolutely not.
No.
A plane, no. Up there in the clouds? I don't know. I
don't
think
that's
so.
true.
I don't think so. I think I'd freak the fuck out.
Oh, yeah.
So bad.
I like to think that I could, but I don't think I would if it came down to it.
Yeah, like, I'd like to think that I could, like, get at everything, but, like...
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I could. When it comes down to it,
I think I would
I'd
freeze.
start bawling my eyes out. Yeah. I'd start, like, throwing up, and then the thing would be covered by my throw up, and I could see, and it's... Oh my god. And then I'd be freaking out because I'd throw up, like...
That's ew.
Oh my god. My next one is, what's your favorite part of your daily routine?
Let's see. What even is my daily routine? I get up, I bed rot for a little bit. Then I actually get up, and then I go to the bathroom and wash my face, and then I go to my room, and then I do that, or sometimes I go down to the kitchen and then I go get food and then I just eat my food and then I do whatever task it is I have to do that day. I would say breakfast. I love breakfast. Ooh, I had a salmon bagel yesterday.
Oh my god.
It was really good.
I need to become a breakfast person.
It was like a sandwich. It had like arugula on it and it had like pickled onions and capers. It was really good. It was from a cafe.
I don't think I would ever put that in my mouth.
Oh, it was so good.
It stresses me out.
It was so good. Sometimes I do like half a bagel and I put like chipotle mayo on it and then I put like a fried egg on it.
I feel like I would eat that.
It's really good.
My favorite part of my daily routine is when I come home from work and I take a toke. Like that moment. It's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The relief is probably nice.
Yes. Like the day's over.
Yeah. What is your favorite quote?
Oh my god, I have so many. What's yours?
Oceans Are Not Only for Drowning In by Adam Goodwitz.
Yeah. You said that in our Quotes That Changed Our Lives, right?
Oh, yes.
I have so many. I think I can think of two right now.
Okay, and what are they?
I don't remember who said this, but it's never like it's like this long. It's like an episode from a book, I think.
Okay.
And part of it is like it's never too late to be whoever you want to be.
Aw.
And I don't know if I've ever talked about it on the podcast, but the book Tuesdays with Morrie,
You've talked about it on
by
the
Mitch
podcast.
Albom, changed my life.
You've talked about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I read it as like a teen, and it's like the one book that I tell people, if you're gonna read one book, read that book. And to kind of sum it all up, love is the only irrational act.
Oh.
Those are my two favorite quotes, I think.
Oh, that was a quote?
Yeah. Yes.
You gifted me that book, but I haven't gotten around to reading it yet.
I love that book. It changed my life as like a suicidal 17-year-old. I'm fucking dead.
But everybody I know who has read that book has a lot of high praise for it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I've read his other books too, and The 5 People I Meet in Heaven.
Yeah, that one
First
too.
5 People. That one was a good one too.
Interesting. Wait, who wrote it?
Mitch Albom.
Mitch Albom.
Yeah. Or The First Phone Call from Heaven. Whatever it was.
I think it was 5 People You Meet in Heaven.
Yeah. I think he also has The First Phone Call from Heaven.
Interesting.
They're all very like deep and like.
They sound deep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes it's like one of those things that like you have to be in the right mindset to read.
Yeah, see, that's why I've been putting it off.
Yes.
Yeah.
It kind of rips you apart a little bit.
Yeah. So I haven't been reading it, even though you gifted it to me like a couple years ago.
No, I feel. If you could automatically be the best at one skill, what would it be?
Just making conversation with people, I think.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead. That is not at all what I thought she was gonna say.
What did you think I
thought it was gonna be like go-karting or pottery or like something like that.
No, literally just talking to people.
That's hilarious. That was good.
No,
that was
like
good.
some of my friends are so good at it. We'll just be out and about and they'll just be making like small talk with these random strangers and I'm like, oh my god, how do you do that? Like that's so good. I think a big part of it though is that I've never worked a customer service job.
That's
and
true.
Lot of my friends have worked in like hospitality or like retail.
Yes.
So like that kind of comes naturally to them where it doesn't for me. So I actually have to sit and like think about what I'm gonna say.
That's very true.
Yeah.
If I could automatically be the best at one skill, it would probably be the piano.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And like I can play the piano, I can read sheet music. It takes me a little bit long. Like I don't have perfect pitch. I can sight read if you give me like an hour, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like
I
can't
cannot sight
like
read. I hated sight reading in class. That was like my biggest enemy.
Really?
Yeah.
I love music theory. It's like
See, I don't.
I love it, like even just for fun. But I thought about like taking like buying booklets and just like furthering that education just because I love it. But I knew people in high school that like you could put a piece of like very intricate sheet music in front of them and they could sit there and just play it on the piano, never having seen it before.
That's crazy.
And like that's what I piano is very soothing to me. My study music used to be like Yerma and like stuff like that. So I'd want like perfect pitch. I'd want to be able to like play a masterpiece having seen it for the first time.
Yeah, I think that's a good one because piano takes a long time for that skill to develop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like your whole life. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it's so bad. I love listening to good people play.
Right.
There's this one girl I went to high school with. I don't like her, so it makes me so sad that she's so good at piano because I respect that a lot, but I don't like her.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
What is your theme song, would you say?
No Role Models by J. Cole.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you said that before. You said
yeah.
that before. Yeah, I don't know what mine would be. It changes.
Mine also changes a lot. But it's always kind of in that realm.
It's like consistently like that, around that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends what I'm doing. If I'm carding, it's Jimmy Cooks, Drake. But if it's like anything else, don't really have a set one, I don't think. True. That I can think of.
My OnlyFans theme song, I'm always like listening to it, like it's always playing when I need to like get stuff done or whatever. Is, oh my god, it's Twista. It's either Overnight Celebrity or Slow Jams. It's the do 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 do. No.
I probably will know it if you played it.
Wait, it's a specific.
It is so funny to me when you like reenact songs, because sometimes you'll do it and then it's like I don't know what it is, and then you'll play it and I'm like, I do know what this is.
Wait. This is my OnlyFans theme song.
Oh. Love that.
Like this part of the song. I'm dead. So it depends on the personality. But for a day-to-day, no role models for sure.
Depends who's at the wheel.
Yeah. Going along with that one, my fourth one is, if you could play one song for your 5-year-old self, what would it be?
Either Secrets by One Republic or Wait For It from the Hamilton soundtrack.
Okay, Secrets is crazy.
I like that song. That changed my brain chemistry. I think, you know what? When it came out, when did it come out? When I was 9?
Yeah.
And I watched Sorcerer's Apprentice in theater, and that song was like the song of the movie.
Yeah.
But I think I just associate that song with the movie, so I don't think it would have the same impact on me as if I didn't see it in the movie.
Okay, true.
So I think Wait For It, perhaps. Ooh, or I would pick a song that like wouldn't come out for like 20 years, and then like plants in my 5-year-old's brain to like make it first.
I'm dead.
And then become famous.
True. I was gonna say Vienna, but I don't know if
that's
that was
a little
I don't
depressing.
know if I heard that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or I would play, this is so funny, but Hope You're Okay by Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh my goodness.
I think 5-year-old me would like bawl my eyes out.
Probably.
And then I'd be okay.
Oh.
She couldn't wait to go to college.
Aww, at 5?
Kai's like,
that's so sad.
I was like a fully conscious 5-year-old though.
Oh my god.
Like I was like thinking about my full-time job at 5 years old.
That's
and like
crazy.
thinking about being a mom. So like
that's crazy.
Like I have memories of like 5 and 6 and being like distressed. So like I think it would have helped a lot.
So crazy. Aw, that's kind of cute though. They're kind of like, aw. My next one is, if you had a free pass to do anything you wanted, regardless of social, financial, or legal consequences, what would you do?
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. What would you do?
Like, I was gonna say rob a bank or something.
I thought about robbing a bank for a sec.
Or maybe not robbing a bank, but maybe like material goods. Ooh, maybe signing over like a bunch of properties in my name.
True.
Yeah. Like real estate.
Wait, that's kind of crazy. I didn't know we could do that.
Well, yeah.
I would also do that. Or I would, if I wanted something easier, I would cross the border with weed.
True.
I would actually just fucking drive across the border. I'm not a citizen. Do you know how long it takes me to cross the border?
That's true.
Oh my god.
It's just like get out. She has to like talk to people.
Yeah, I have to pay. I have to do fingerprints. Like
yeah,
it's a whole,
like she can't
whole 9
just,
yards.
Yeah. Like she can't just.
I don't get waved through. Like that's not a thing for me.
Yeah, no.
Secondary always. I would take a flight. Every time at the airport, I'm always pulled into secondary. I was pulled into secondary when I arrived in Cuba. I was so scared.
Oh, true, because you were alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so scared. We couldn't even converse.
Yeah,
like,
no, that was scary. Literally, even me, and I'm like a Canadian citizen, when I went to Cuba, it was like...
Were you pulled into secondary?
No, but it was like scary, like going through customs.
Yeah, I know. And they pulled me into a room with like a uniformed guy and just sat me at a table, and I was like, no comprende. Like, oh my god, I can't.
Like, I would do something that would ensure my wealth the next day.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That would set me up. Maybe I'd steal like the lotto tickets or something. Lotto numbers.
True.
Or something like that. I don't know. My life would go on how it's going on. I would just have investment properties.
True.
And lottery numbers.
I'm dead. My last one is, if you had to describe me in one sentence to someone who's never met me, what would you say?
I've done that before.
You have?
Mm.
You asked me? Or we've...
Wait, what?
Like, we've asked the question
No,
before?
like I've described you to somebody before who just like hasn't met you.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I was like, if there's one person that you have to impress, it's Nashi.
Love that. Love that.
But yeah, literally just that. I was like, you have to be in our good graces.
I've
Oh no, and I've described you as like the closest thing I have to a sister.
I've said both of those things too. I've said both of those things too recently also as well. I would say the same thing. I would also say you're not actually funny. She just laughs at everything.
Me? Oh, yeah, I
like,
do laugh at everything.
I'd be like, you're not actually funny.
Oh my god, somebody literally asked me the other day like why I was laughing so much. I was just feeling awkward.
Yeah.
I was literally just feeling awkward because we were in class. And my professor did that one thing where he was like, turn to the person next to you, turn to your neighbor and like describe this thing, this principle. And the guy behind me was previously like in a blue collar program.
Love that.
Yeah. And like he was like trying to describe it. And he was awkward and I was awkward and he was awkward because he knew he didn't get it fully and I was awkward because I knew he didn't get it. No, I was laughing because like I knew that he didn't get it and then like everything he was saying was just wrong and I was trying to figure out a way to like lightly correct him without like hurting his feelings. And it was like he was like, why are you laughing? And I was like, he's like he was laughing while asking me why I was laughing so much. And then oh my god,
I do that sometimes too, but. Yeah, and Kai's like will feel bad. Like she doesn't like people thinking that she doesn't think that they're funny. So she'll like laugh anyway. So that's
just to make people feel comfortable.
Yeah, I'd be like, you're not actually funny, bro. Like
that's a good one.
I'm dead.
Do you believe in aliens?
I do.
I do too.
I do. There's no way we're the only ones.
Yeah, right? Like highly functioning aliens. Do you know how big the universe is? We don't even know.
I know.
It's always expanding.
I know. I do think that there are other lives happening elsewhere.
Yeah, right? Even like in terms of like, oh, well, that's not really aliens. I was gonna say like interdimensional, like different dimensions and like parallel dimensions, but like that's not really alien.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe in like the green alien-headed alien.
Oh no.
Walking around.
Yeah, I don't know.
So there are definitely other
There
lives.
could be, but
you're right.
We don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't think I ever asked you that because I know you believe in ghosts.
Yeah, I definitely believe like other lives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like other living
things.
Beings. Yeah. And that they're like in the universe, there's no way we're the only lives.
Yeah, no way.
On Earth. There's no way.
On Earth.
Yeah, like there's no way that Earth is the only thing that has like life form on it. You know what I'm saying? I would need somebody to go and like walk around all of the planets and then come back and say that there's nothing
like
there.
make sure.
Yeah.
But then it's like
even better I'd have to go.
Yeah. But then it's also like that's just our galaxy too. There's like multiple galaxies.
That's true.
You know, you're telling me out of all the multiple galaxies that we're the only ones? I don't think so.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's all that we have for today, folks. Thanks for watching and or listening.
Make sure you're following us on all of our socials at HWTH Pod.
And we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.